When thinking about places often connected to paranormal entities, hospitals and morgues are typically the first that come to mind. It's not surprising. Hospitals and morgues have long been associated with death and the afterlife, making them a hotspot for paranormal activity. Many reports have surfaced of ghostly figures being seen wandering the cold and sterile hallways, while others claim to have heard unexplained noises such as footsteps and whispers in the dead of night. Ladies and gentlemen, before we begin this video, it's advised not to turn off the lights for your own safety, as we are about to highlight 10 of the most bone-tingling incidents ever captured on camera in the morgues and hospitals. Number 10. If I were to witness a ghostly patient moving a wheelchair, this surveillance video would make me think twice about working the night shift at a hospital. The security camera footage shows a wheelchair moving on its own outside the hospital lobby, with no one pushing it and no explanation for its eerie motion. This raises the question of whether it's a prank, the work of a spirit, or a mischievous poltergeist. Number 9. Before I show you this clip, it is recommended that you mentally prepare yourself. The scene takes place in the morgue lobby during the late hours of the night. What adds to the strangeness is the flickering lights, as if someone is playing with the switches. Additionally, the door repeatedly slams open and shut. Surprisingly, these workers did not bother to investigate the source of these unusual events. I truly admire the bravery of morgue workers, as most people would have run away at the first sign of flickering lights. Yet these individuals had the courage to stay and even document the entire incident. Every night, they work in a place that many find unsettling, even during the daytime. Personally, I would probably only last a single day in exchange for a large sum of money, but nothing more. Number 8. Please observe this video footage recorded by a surveillance camera positioned outside a medical facility. Imagine if you were offered his position as a caretaker at a hospital, how much would you expect to be paid? Knowing that there is a ghost haunting the premises, would you still be interested in accepting the job, or would you decline? Personally, I would decline the offer, even if the monthly salary was thousands of dollars. I would rather have a boring 9-to-5 job than put my well-being at risk by potentially being possessed. Number 7. Listed as number 7, we now come across a viral video clip capturing a statue mysteriously moving on its own within the hospital premises. In the surveillance recordings, a man can be observed approaching the statue to take it away. However, just as he reaches out to grab it, the statue unexpectedly begins to move. Astonished by this paranormal activity, the man quickly retreats without any hesitation. If you were in his position, how would you have responded? Please feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section below. Number 6. The video provided showcases a hospital in Mexico capturing unsettling footage. The paranormal activity takes place in an empty corridor of the facility where a single hospital staff member is seated. According to the staff member, he was alone when a patient who was trying to leave the hospital approached him for directions to the nearest exit. This encounter left the staff member confused, as he had ensured the area was empty before taking his break. Out of curiosity, he decided to check the hospital's computer to identify the patient. However, when he viewed the security footage from that time, he was completely terrified by what he witnessed. The recorded footage reveals something deeply disturbing. The individual the nurse was addressing in the recording was not visible. Viewers have speculated that the man might have been conversing with himself or, in his belief, a supernatural entity. The identity of the entity communicating with the nurse remains a mystery, leaving her feeling disturbed by the video. Number 5. The video originates from within an Indian hospital, showing individuals whose relatives were resting in the hallway of the health facility. Further down the hallway lies the entrance to the hospital's morgue. Everything appeared calm until a mysterious black figure suddenly materialized out of nowhere. This figure took on the form of a man and proceeded to walk down the hallway towards the sleeping individuals. In a matter of seconds, the entity accelerated rapidly, zooming past the sleeping individuals and disappearing from the camera's view. Could this black figure be a ghost, or perhaps the spirit of one of the deceased individuals housed in the morgue? No one can say for certain, but the incident is undeniably chilling. Number 4. In Peru, a video was recorded in front of a hospital. An ambulance is parked and a staff member is seen entering and exiting the vehicle. The door is left open but mysteriously closes on its own. Passers-by don't notice anything strange. It is assumed that no one was inside when the door shut. However, movements are seen inside the ambulance and the door starts to open again. The figure inside remains a mystery, leaving us perplexed. Number 3. The incidents involving these ghost chairs are truly chilling, as they occurred in 2 different hospitals. The initial event was captured by a security camera at 3 in the morning, a time when the hospital was quiet with minimal activity. However, this piece was disrupted by a mysterious occurrence in one of the hospital rooms. First, a poster on the wall inexplicably tore itself off, followed by a chair in the room moving eerily as if being dragged by an unseen force until it hit the wall. Strangely, the security camera showed that no one was in the room at the time. Shortly after, drawers containing files and documents were forcefully pulled open. A similar incident took place in another hospital in Chile during the night. Nurses heard strange noises coming from a specific room, prompting them to investigate. When they watched the security footage, they were shocked by what they saw. In the video, a chair suddenly moved across the room and the IV stand also shifted without explanation. This unsettling footage left the nursing staff terrified, as they knew no one was in the room. The question of what caused the chair to move in such a way without a visible cause remains unexplainable. Number 2. There is a belief that when someone dies, their soul visits the place where they passed away. In this video from Honduras, everything seemed normal until a peculiar incident occurred. A person visiting a hospital captured a strange figure on camera at the entrance of a door on the right side. This mysterious figure was caught moving in and out of the doorway as if cautiously checking if the coast was clear before fully emerging into the hallway. Many speculate that it could be the soul of a doctor who died on the premises. The person recording the video was frightened and hid behind a nearby door. What are your thoughts on what was captured? Could it be the doctor's spirit or something else entirely? Number 1. On May 20th, 2023, a group of nurses ventured into a section of the hospital that instilled fear in many doctors and nurses, causing them to avoid entering it alone. This particular section, known as the old ER, had been abandoned for quite some time, and unfortunately, it had witnessed the passing of numerous patients, including children. Reports of the floor being haunted had been reported previously by several witnesses. So one fateful night, when the group of nurses were working on the night shift, they decided to pay a visit to the floor, merely seeking some amusement.
You guys, haunted ER?
What about it?
We're gonna go.
No.
Haunted ER, haunted ER.
Little did they anticipate the terrifying events that would unfold during their time there. The subsequent footage captures the spine-chilling occurrences they experienced.
You see anything? What?
Oh. Oh, it's a doll. Whoa. Yeah, it's just a little doll. They want his training.
Oh, it's a train doll. Yeah.
Put it here.
It's still weird though. Yeah.
It's weird. Nah, look at her.
Oh, that's so weird.
So weird.
Oh, that's freaky.
That concludes our today's video. Please like, subscribe, and share your valuable feedback in the comments section. I look forward to your comments. See you soon with another intriguing video.